All right. So this will be the last little video that I make with regards to Nietzsche. And uh, and there's just so much more to say about Friedrich Nietzsche. He really is such a powerful figure in philosophy, such a powerful figure in the scope of kind of the existentialist program of trying to kind of encourage us to become more alive, more attuned to ourselves and to the world around us. And he has a variety of ways of doing that. Pardon me, let me move this out here. All right. So, the last thing that I want to kind of leave you with here is a thought experiment. And I only started bringing this thought experiment up a couple of semesters ago in my 103 class, and it's turned out to be really, I think, powerful. Okay? So again, where we started the week off, thinking about existentialism, what it means to be human, what it means to exist. Nietzsche asks us this question. I believe it's in one of his later books. And it's a thought experiment called eternal return. Sometimes it's phrased eternal recurrence. Where from the existentialist thought, okay, so what it means to be human, what it means to exist, okay, Nietzsche asks us to consider, okay, just bear with me here. Nietzsche asks us to consider, what if, okay, what if, okay, so I mean everything up to your life has happened. You can't change the past, right? You might be able to change stories about how you engage with the past, but that's very different. But Nietzsche asks the existential question that if some sort of spirit came to you in the night and said, you will have to live this exact life over and over and over and over again, what would you start changing? Okay. Now, this isn't the question, what would you do differently? Okay, that's a very different question. If you have this life to live over again, what would you do differently? That is a different category of questioning. Okay? Nietzsche is much more pragmatic with this thought experiment insofar as what he's asking is that right now, you watching this video would, at this exact same state in your life, watch this exact video over and over and over again, year after year, or lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. That there would be no escaping the power of your choices at present. Meaning, right, that if this is not the life that you want to be living, if this is not the direction you want to be going, if this is not your existence that you have planned, if you would not want to live this life over and over and over and over and over and over and over, exactly as it is now, and exactly as it will be, then start making changes. Start making changes to how you want your life to go. Because the prospect of living it eternally, right? In the same way, I would be making this video lecture lifetime after lifetime after lifetime in this exact situation, right? Like, if I lived the exact same life over and over and over and over again, I have to reconcile and be okay with the fact that I will be saying these words at this time to this computer lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, right? And the point of what Nietzsche is trying to do here is think about and consider the fact that when we're challenged with that kind of question, right? If we're challenged with that kind of question of living this life continuously over and over and over again, what might we start changing now? What might we start changing by way of taking greater possession of our own existence, of our own life, of our own being, to live the lives that we want to live on the grand existential scheme? Okay? So as you'll see here, and I mean, that's the thought experiment, right? Like that's the thought experiment. There's not much more there to ask or elaborate on. Just on the prospect that you were to live this life over and over and over and over. The same life. What would you start doing differently? How might you position your life maybe a bit differently in terms of your existence? Because, and you can see how this maybe connects, all of us probably have fallen into the status quo. We've all fallen into doing what it is we think we have to do to lead successful lives, right? That we've followed the herd-like instinct to listen to our parents, to listen to society that says that these majors will get you a good job, to make a lot of money, to live in the suburbs, to have a boat, to have a retirement fund, right? Probably not many of us have questioned that. But really, is that the life that you want to live over and over and over again? Or do you want to do something different? Is there something else that would speak to the deeper sense of yourself? That would be more attuned to how it is you want to live? Okay? And so that's what we're seeing here with eternal return. And you can see how it kind of connects with the herd-like instinct. Breaking free from the herd-like instinct, right? Not being so persuaded and pushed by all of these voices and ideas coming in and out of your head and your mind, and all these forces that are telling you to behave a certain way, live a certain way, act a certain way, right? By not being persuaded by those voices, but rather start listening to your own self and your own will to create yourself, to create your existence, right? And that's powerful. So as you'll see, and as indicated in the email that you will receive, your assignment is to discuss what you've engaged with from Nietzsche this week. So in about 100 to 150 words by midnight tonight, Friday, March 27th, 100, 150 words discussing kind of your takeaways from Nietzsche, whether it's about the herd-like instinct or eternal return, etc. Okay. All right. Good luck out there. Watch the 2 other videos that I've posted here. One of them has a video clip with some language in it that might be offensive to some, so just kind of attune. I mean, it's the F word. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I hope the first week of online education has gone all right for you all. I know it's a bit of a transition. It's strange, but hopefully we're kind of making it work. So, cheers. Become more alive.